Welcome to Belgium, land of medieval charm and culinary delights. Hey everyone, I'm your name, and welcome to our Belgian adventure. Traveling in Belgium brings forth images of medieval rooftops, lovely canals, tasty beer, and even more indulgent chocolates. And, as you'll soon discover, Belgium is all that and so much more. From grand historical cities to charming medieval towns, this small country packs a big punch. In this video, we're going to explore the top 10 must-visit places in Belgium, each with its own unique character and charm. We'll wander through cobbled streets, marvel at stunning architecture, and savor the delicious flavors that Belgium is famous for. Before we start, could you please like the video, share it, and subscribe to our channel? Also, hit the notification bell for more. So grab a Belgian waffle, and let's dive into the heart of Belgium. Our first stop takes us to Mons, a city steeped in history and renowned for its vibrant cultural scene. Imagine strolling through the heart of Mons, the Grand Place, a picturesque square surrounded by beautiful guild halls. This place has a real storybook feel to it. In 2015, Mons proudly held the title of European Capital of Culture, and for good reason. Mons boasts some truly fascinating museums like the Mons Memorial Museum, dedicated to World War I. But Mons isn't just about the past. The city pulses with a youthful energy, thanks in part to its university. And speaking of energy, if you time your visit right, you might catch the Ducasse de Mons, a UNESCO-recognized festival that's been a tradition here for over 600 years. Picture giant processions, a dragon battling a phoenix, and a whole lot of local beer flowing freely. It's a true celebration of Belgian heritage, and a whole lot of fun. Our Belgian journey continues as we make our way to Dinant, a city that's as picturesque as a postcard. Nestled along the winding Meuse River, Dinant is surrounded by towering cliffs and lush greenery. Dinant's natural beauty is truly special. Just outside the city you'll find the Caves of Han and the Grotto of Dinant. These caves feature underground rivers, stalactites, and stalagmites. It's a truly awe-inspiring experience. Back in town, visit the Collegiate Church of Notre Dame. This Gothic church sits on the riverbank and has a fascinating history. Partially destroyed in a landslide in the 16th century, its reconstruction gives it unique character. For the best views, take the cable car up to the Citadel. From there, enjoy panoramic vistas of the city and river. It's a sight you won't soon forget. Next up, we're off to Leuven, a vibrant university town with a youthful spirit. Just a short train ride from Brussels, Leuven often gets overlooked by tourists, but that's a mistake. This city has a completely different vibe from Bruges or Ghent. Leuven is home to one of the oldest universities in Europe, founded way back in 1425, and the student population gives the city a contagious energy. The streets are always bustling, especially around the Grote Markt, the main market square. Speaking of the Grote Markt, be sure to check out the stunning architecture here. The Stadhuis, or Town Hall, is a masterpiece of Gothic design, with intricate details that will leave you speechless. And while you're in Leuven, you have to try the local beer. This city is known for its Stella Artois brewery, one of the biggest in the world. But for a true taste of Leuven, head to one of the many traditional pubs and sample some of the local brews. Chapter 4. Tournai, Stepping Back in Time. Our Belgian adventure takes us next to Tournai, the forgotten jewel of Wallonia. Near the French border, Tournai's history dates back to Roman times. Wandering through Tournai feels like stepping back in time. The Notre Dame Cathedral is a highlight. This Romanesque cathedral, a UNESCO site, is known for its 5 towers. Inside, find stunning stained glass windows and tranquility. Another must-see is the Belfry. This 12th century bell tower offers incredible city views. Be warned, it's a climb to the top. Visit the Museum of Fine Arts for Flemish masters' works, including Rubens and Van Gogh. Tournai rewards exploration, so take your time and soak it in. Chapter 5. Mechelen, a city of canals and charm. Get ready to be charmed by Mechelen, a city with a rich history and a laid-back vibe. Located between Brussels and Antwerp, Mechelen often gets overshadowed by its more famous neighbors, but it's well worth a visit. One of the things that makes Mechelen so unique is its network of canals. Take a boat tour or simply stroll along the water's edge and you'll get a whole new perspective on the city. The canals are lined with historic buildings, giving Mechelen a timeless charm. As you explore the city center, be sure to visit the Grote Markt, the main market square. Here you'll find the impressive St. Rumbold's Cathedral, with its towering spire that dominates the skyline. And if you're interested in history, Mechelen has plenty to offer. Visit the Hof van Busleden, a beautifully preserved Renaissance palace, or the Toy Museum, which will take you on a nostalgic journey back in time. Chapter 6. Ardennes into the wild heart of Belgium. For our next adventure, we're trading cityscapes for natural wonders as we head to the Ardennes region of Belgium. If you're looking to escape the hustle and bustle and reconnect with nature, the Ardennes is the perfect place. This heavily forested region is a paradise for hikers, cyclists, and anyone who loves the great outdoors. Picture yourself hiking through dense forests, following winding rivers, and discovering hidden waterfalls. The Ardennes is a place to breathe in the fresh air, listen to the sounds of nature, and truly unwind. But the Ardennes isn't just about natural beauty, it's also steeped in history. Scattered throughout the region you'll find charming villages, medieval castles, and remnants of World War II battlefields. It's a region with a rich tapestry of stories to tell. Chapter 7. Antwerp Diamonds, Art and Urban Cool. Get ready for a dose of urban energy as we head to Antwerp, Belgium's second-largest city. Antwerp is a city that seamlessly blends history, art and modern life. It's a city that buzzes with creativity and has a distinctly international vibe. One of the things that Antwerp is most famous for is diamonds. The city has been a hub of the diamond trade for centuries, and today it's home to the Antwerp Diamond District, where you can see these precious stones being traded. But Antwerp is much more than just diamonds. It's a city with a thriving arts and culture scene. Be sure to visit the MAS, a stunning museum that tells the story of Antwerp and its connection to the world. And if you're an art lover, don't miss the Rubens House, the former home and studio of the Flemish master Peter Paul Rubens. It's a fascinating glimpse into the life and work of one of the most important artists of all time. Chapter 8. Ghent, a medieval masterpiece. Prepare to be enchanted by Ghent, a city often referred to as the best-kept secret in Belgium. Ghent is a city that often gets overlooked in favor of Bruges, but those in the know that Ghent is something special. As you wander through the cobbled streets of Ghent's historic center, you'll be transported back in time to the Middle Ages. The city is a maze of canals, guild halls, and towering churches, all beautifully preserved. One of the highlights of Ghent is the Gravenstein, a magnificent 12th-century castle that once belonged to the Counts of Flanders. Step inside and explore the castle's ramparts, dungeons, and grand halls. Another must-see is St. Bavo's Cathedral, home to the Ghent altarpiece, one of the most famous and controversial works of art in the world. The altarpiece is a masterpiece of Flemish painting, and it's worth a visit to Ghent just to see it. Chapter 9. Brussels, the heart of Europe. No trip to Belgium would be complete without a visit to Brussels, the country's vibrant capital city. Brussels is a city that wears many hats. It's the capital of Belgium, of course, but it's also the de facto capital of the European Union, giving it a unique international flavor. One of the must-see sights in Brussels is the Grand Place, a stunning square surrounded by ornate guild halls. It's no wonder that the Grand Place is a UNESCO World Heritage Site. Another iconic landmark is the Mannequin Piz, a small statue of a boy peeing into a fountain. It might sound strange, but it's one of the most photographed sites in Brussels. And while you're in Brussels, be sure to indulge in some Belgian specialties. Sample some delicious waffles, frites, Belgian fries, and of course, Belgian chocolate. Chapter 10. Bruges, a fairytale city. Finally we arrive at Bruges, the fairytale city that needs no introduction. Bruges is the kind of city that belongs on a chocolate box. With its canals, cobbled streets, and horse-drawn carriages, it's the epitome of romantic charm. One of the best ways to experience Bruges is simply to get lost in its maze of streets. Wander along the canals, cross the bridges, and soak up the atmosphere. You'll discover hidden courtyards, quaint cafes, and shops selling all sorts of Belgian treats. For the best views in Bruges, climb the Belfry of Bruges, a medieval bell tower in the heart of the city. It's a bit of a climb, but the panoramic views from the top are well worth it. And of course, no visit to Bruges would be complete without a boat trip on the canals. It's the perfect way to see the city from a different perspective and to appreciate its beauty. And there you have it, our whirlwind tour of the top 10 must-visit places in Belgium. From the grand historical cities to the charming medieval towns, Belgium has something to offer everyone. Whether you're a history buff, a foodie, an art lover, or simply looking for a charming getaway, Belgium won't disappoint. So, what are you waiting for? Start planning your Belgian adventure today. If you enjoyed this video, please give it a thumbs up and share it with your friends. And don't forget to subscribe to our channel and hit the notification bell so you don't miss out on future travel adventures. Thanks for watching.